Right, another video. Here we go. And we got Jason Gutter Trash. Let's look at this sign. It says, no firearms allowed on this property, and it does list the statute.
3673, is that what that says?
Yeah.
All right, guys, so this sign, chime in the comments and let me know what you think, would lead you to believe that there's no firearms allowed on this entire property.
That would be correct. There are no firearms allowed. Now, one thing I noticed is the sign doesn't say anything about howitzers or hand grenades. So, obviously, it's okay to bring a hand grenade here. I mean, obviously, it's okay because the sign never said anything about hand grenades or explosives or bombs or TNT or sticks of dynamite. No, those are fine, perfectly fine because the sign didn't address those. And if somebody says otherwise, well, it doesn't matter because it has to be a sign.
What the statute actually says that they're referencing, Nevada Revised Statutes 202.36.
They reference a statute which does not nullify the other statutes that are in force. Now, when you go and you're driving down the street and you see a stop sign, do you see the statutes on the stop sign? No. Or, well, let's say you see a sign that says bridge out. Well, it doesn't say we can't cross the bridge. It doesn't say no crossing. It says bridge out. So obviously we can go ahead and cross here. That's what these frauditors would say. Okay, so yeah, if you see a sign that says bridge out, but it doesn't say you can't cross here, well, that doesn't mean you can.
Can I help you, gentlemen?
Yes, how are you? So for Assistant C guard at the top of the stairs, there you go.
It says this evening, you're not allowed in here, so I'm gonna need you to go outside now.
Why is that?
Because you got a firearm on you, I'm gonna need you to leave now.
Doesn't that only count for concealed firearms?
No firearms.
Firearms whatsoever. I'm gonna need you to leave now, sir.
Can we take a look at the statute together outside?
Outside?
No, you don't need to be looking at the statute together because there are a lot of statutes that apply, and you're not going to go through all of them. And you're a dick and a pervert. You and your son are a couple of perverts.
Very good, okay.
Thank you.
We're going to take a look at it?
Huh?
The statute only covers concealed carry, sir.
The statute that is listed covers concealed carry, but it does not negate the other statutes that apply. Again, if you see a stop sign on the road, does it have a statute on the stop sign? No.
It's actually all carry. That's the only one they had.
It's not all carry, I just read the statute.
No. The sign does not negate the other statutes, you dick.
I know, but that's what the only thing they had to put up there to let people know not to bring a firearm.
Well, would you be kind enough to tell me what the law is that applies to open carry?
I have no idea what that law is. I'm just.
It doesn't. I can tell you it doesn't exist.
And I can tell you you're lying.
Oh, I'm here.
That is a lie. Okay? He says those laws don't exist. No.
Okay.
I'm a photojournalist and I'm working on a story about UPS. Never filmed over at the school for a second.
That's simply a lie.
Let me give you a little view of the neighborhood here. We are right across the street from a school.
See? If you're gonna be a frauditor, you have to be willing to lie. Simply a lie.
Let me give you a little view of the neighborhood here. Now, I don't want to go across the street.
Well, if you don't want to go across the street, I'm gonna have to ask you to stay outside with the firearm. That's all.
But there is no law that prohibits anybody from open carrying a firearm inside of a...
Simply a lie.
Yep. That's another lie he's telling. You know?
public
If
building.
you'd like, I'll give them a call and have them come over and let you.
That would be fantastic if you would. Yeah, appreciate that.
Sure, you want dispatch?
I know that not to be the case, so we're going to find out now.
That is a lie.
Is that how you going?
Is it applies to concealed carry arms and not open carry.
Okay.
Is that correct? Well, this gentleman's telling me it's against the law. I'd like to be able to go into the public building here and take a look around.
No.
Can't.
Why is that?
No firearms allowed in the building.
That's not what that statute says. That statute specifically exempts open carry.
Okay.
They don't-
Okay, it does not exempt open carry. Okay?
Hold for a second.
That's simply a lie.
Yeah, he's lying again. Yeah, it does not exempt open carry.
Only applies to concealed carry.
No firearms.
It only applies to concealed carry? No, the sign says no firearms on the property. By the way, that includes in your car, too.
So you're not going to go by the statute? No, you're just going to go by whatever
You're not limited to that one statute, you dick.
Mark here wants to do? Really? Okay, so I need your business card if you don't mind, please. Then I'm going to go over and speak to your chief.
I don't have any business cards, but you can go talk to the
So
chief.
it's Leadkey?
Ledkey.
Leadkey. Okay, and you realize that you're wrong, right?
353.
Do you realize you're mistaken?
Am I?
Are you just here enforcing his feelings, or are you enforcing the law?
What? It doesn't make any sense.
Are you aware? Can I say your name, badge number, sir, since you're here?
Sure, I'm Officer Wheeler.
Wheeler.
Yep, 338.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. So I was just explaining to Leadkey that my understanding of that statute you have posted there is that applies to concealed carry, not open carry.
You're an idiot. Your understanding is wrong.
Okay, well, what's the statute posted there? Let's look it up.
It's written. I can't see it from
They're
here.
going to argue about this shit.
I follow the law. I just don't follow things that aren't lawful.
You follow the law? Is that what he said? You follow the law.
That's simply a lie.
No, you don't follow the law. And then he looks it up, and it takes some time.
Trying to enforce something that's not enforceable.
Well, I'm reading it right now because I want to see
Okay.
what your interpretation is versus my interpretation.
Okay, no, I appreciate
it's-
you guys. Well, here.
well, I'm looking at it right here. I have it
So
on.
prohibits concealed fire.
Talk to people with their names.
Yes, sir.
That's how I typically
Well, I
talk
just
to
told you,
people.
once
so-
we figure
so-
out what's going on here, I'd be happy to introduce myself to you.
Simply a lie.
Not a problem.
Okay. Well, that's on you, I guess, but. So I'm looking at it on the NRS, or on the state legislation page.
I have to open carry. I have no choice. Or I have to leave my firearm at home.
Okay.
So that's.
Cameras to video the city hall? Okay.
Well, but security shouldn't be enforcing
Well, he's not-
non-existent statutes.
Well, he doesn't enforce law.
He
So he's
pointed
not-
to
he's
that
not-
sign and said, according to Nevada state law, I can't let you in here.
But he's also not law enforcement. You see what I'm saying there, right? Like, so.
Well, we're arguing semantics.
Under his.
I think it's important for the
Under the
security guard to
authority that-
understand the rules of the building.
Then you're crazy. I know you are, but what am I? You're a nerd. I know you are, but what am I? You're an idiot.
I know you are, but what am I?
I know you are, but what am I? I know you are, but what am I? I know you are, but what am I? I know you are, but what am I? I know you are, but what am I? Infinity. No, I'm not. You are. No way. But knock it off. Cut it out. Oh, shut up, Pee-wee.
Why don't you make me?
Why don't you make me? Because I don't make monkeys. I just train them. Oh, Pee-wee, listen to reason.
Okay.
And the law
Okay.
as well. If you're going to be security in a building, I think you should understand the law. If you disagree with that, that's up to you. I appreciate your perspective.
Well, it's not that I don't disagree with him knowing the laws or the rules, but he's not law enforcement, so it's not. So he doesn't enforce any laws.
Well, his job is to observe and report.
Okay, Jason and his son, can we just all agree that they're just a couple of perverts?
Pervert!
Yeah, you said it well. Yeah, that's what they are.
So if he observes a violation of the law, he's supposed to call you.
Well, if he observes
And if
something,
he doesn't know what the law is,
if he
can't
observes
observe a
something that
violation.
he's been instructed to not permit on a premise, then yeah, that would be something he would contact. And said, I'm not the highest up authority.
This goes on for a while, by the way.
Both of us. While I was reading the statute,
You don't have a fear, and I don't have a fear.
No, but I'm agreeing with you, and I think part of
No,
what
you're
the
not.
problem is your security and officers not being knowledgeable on what the law is.
But my point is, you're free to go in, but just remember that you're going to...
That is an unlawful order. Now, the lieutenant giving the unlawful order, he might get, a day suspension with pay? Yeah, issuing an unlawful order. Now, that pervert cop, Officer Wheeler, yeah, he'll get fired for this one. I mean, he carries that out, yeah, he'll be getting fired. See, so there's a difference between issuing the unlawful order, which this lieutenant is doing, and then carrying it out, which Officer Pervert Wheeler does.
going to concern people, though.
I'm not going to concern anybody.
You are.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
you
not.
are.
I think if the people work, listen, like I said, there's only one sign on this door. That's
So what? You still can't bring the stick of dynamite in.
that sign is the sign we're discussing. There's
You still can't bring the C4 explosives in.
not a myriad of signs, and people don't. So every day when the employees come into the business, they look at that sign.
Here said that you guys are free to go in. Just don't go in any unrestricted areas. Or unrestricted...
This guy is a complete dork. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, this guy screwed up. He ought to be fired. Actually, the chief of police ought to be fired for having this. I mean, I don't know. Okay, so we know that this Boulder City, Nevada City Hall is, well, you got an armed gunman with a criminal history, and you don't know his name, and you didn't run a background check. And this lieutenant, out to lunch is putting it mildly.
I have no interest in going unrestricted.
You have no interest in going in restricted areas?
That's simply a lie.
Okay.
You're fine.
Right.
Okay.
Well, he asked me if I wanted a babysitter, and I declined.
Well, he's going to go in there and escort you.
Well, it's up to him. As long as you stay out of my shot. I don't need to.
What in the hell is with you Casper Milquetoast cops? Okay? You guys are useless, okay? And then it's worse because later on he turns his back on an armed man, Jason Gutter Trash, and his son. And, well, you don't know if he's got a concealed weapon. No, I don't know that. And does he? Could be. Not sure. But the fact is, the cop, he turns his back on an armed gunman who he doesn't know. He doesn't even know his name and doesn't know his criminal history. This is a case where the chief should be fired, as should that lieutenant, and of course the pervert Wheeler, that officer cop. Yeah. I'm calling Jason and his son perverts, but I'm also calling the cops perverts too, because that's what they are.
I don't
Get him in your shot.
Well, I don't want my freedoms infringed on. Listen, why don't you just be a big boy and just say, you know what, we made a mistake, we had to check. You're free to go in. Have a nice day, sir.
Yeah, these cops are getting owned, okay? And that's why I'm calling them perverts. All right. Jason Gutter Trash, the pervert, with his fairy godmother's son, another pervert.
Down. Take a last look at this sign. That's why I do what I do.
Because you're a
We
pervert.
relied on you guys to do the right thing. We'd have to. Should honor your.
Should honor your oath. Bullshit. Says the unemployed hobo. And of course, he goes in restricted areas.
Instructed that this is closed to the public because of the construction for safety reasons.
So why wouldn't there be some yellow tape or a sign up or something?
I don't know because I'm not the one doing the construction, sir.
No, you're just trying to exercise authority because you're frustrated that you got beat.
Look, I read through the whole NRS and I agreed with you that NRS.
Yeah, but now you're making up restricted areas that don't exist.
Now they're just trying to go to the construction area that we realize is closed to the public.
Yeah, that chief needs to be fired now. I mean, this is ridiculous.
Keyed access. That's a restricted area.
No, you're a dick.
Yeah, so they went up there.
So let me ask you, Officer Wheeler, you like being a pussy? I mean, because everybody who watches this is going to know what you are.
Maybe I'll come around the other side. Since he wants to follow us around, he can only follow one of us at a time.
And like I said, he can only follow one of you at a time. Yeah. So what do we got? 2 armed gunmen? Oh, you don't know that. Well, I suspect it. And I don't know that we're limited to just 1 armed gunman either. I know we got 1 for sure, possibly 2.
So is that the whole building? Downstairs, this floor, that's it?
That's it.
All right, cool. Well, I appreciate you, Mark. Hopefully, I don't know what you'll do. Next time somebody shows up open carrying, you gonna call these guys again?
Depends what happens at the end of the day today when my reports go in.
Okay, and we're gonna try to get these signs taken down for you to make it a little more clear cut. You gentlemen have a good day.
You too, sir.
All righty.
And you call him sir? Boy, you guys really suck, okay? I mean, there's no other way to put it. Okay. All right. Goodbye, Officer Pervert.